Thanks so much for coming out on Tuesday. Thanks to Grace and Ochakami for playing. My name's Greg. I go by Broommaker. I play a few songs. Thanks for being here. Hourglass is just about empty. It's all grist for the mill until it buries me. So go on and send the flowers before the funeral. Living in the times when time's staying still. By the cape, heard the music in the waves, driving into Portland, Maine. Stayed up watching Betty Hutton, looked out at the mountain. Someone somewhere out there felt the same. Caroline grew up came back to her face, and the lighthouse blinked its eyes in the old house on quiet nights. She came to town in a Cortina at the Tinser's Choice, met Karina. They were married in the spring. Till the sunrise they'd stay up, till the day Karina did not wake up. For years more still, she wore her ring. Caroline dug a hole, burying the wedding clothes underneath the balsam tree. She stepped and swayed by the stove. The tide began to ebb and glow. Down from heaven, nothing gleams, and the street lights blinked their eyes through the windshield. The car hums on a quiet night. She's just minding her own dreams. Caroline was unstirred with a song so sad you forget the words. The eyes of stone. On the bar stools, on the couch, there wasn't a dry eye in the house. She packed up to drive back home. She's just minding her own dreams. Thanks. I'd like to bring up Rebecca Berlin on the piano for a couple songs. This first one's called A Home Away from Home. Rays in your eyes comes to life, in and out of focus with the light. right. Cold is the floor, still is the night. Since I walked on out of town, I'm not feeling right. You came to mind when I came to on the floor. Oh, to be sitting with you knitting in the kitchen, looking out the back door. It was a really wrong turn on a really long run. There's no future, but we could have one some way. Taking the vows, making the vows on a sunny day. It was a long time ago. You shine a flashlight through the trees, sink your teeth into the bones of the tones to taste a reason to believe. When the Holy Ghost comes gliding through the room, the frost endures, the stillest souls are stirred to exhume the doom, to boom the wounds. It was a really wrong turn on a really long day. The saving grace of this place is so far away, sweeping it clean with a velvety sheen on some sunny day. All right, Rebecca Berlin, everybody. Thank you. I'll try a very old song now. Do you think you'd mind if I tell you what I'm thinking? Before I lose myself, let me play your voice inside me. Before you sleep tonight, we'll know your eyes are penetrating, casting shadows on the pillow where I am. that's it.
I love that one.
Thanks.
It's like a little song haiku.
It's under 1 minute. Black shirts rattle on, their sharpened knives are drawn. The icemen round the corner dressed like pawns. We're stacked like popcorn kernels in our thermals. Till it's time to go. Sewage on the street flows between your feet. The drain contains the remnants of your veins. Canisters of tear gas echo through the air, lodging in the snow. Philomena holds her lilies at the tomb of got time to rest till it's time to go. Covered in the fruitless bowl of rubber, encamped and stacked with people toe to toe. The mist eclipses faces across the road till it's time to go. Philomena holds her lilies at the tomb of got time to rest till it's time to go. May there be a permanent ceasefire in Palestine, followed by human liberation. It's alright by me. If you don't like what you see, there's still a lot to do. Not a lot of time. We're older than we were. But still a little young. There are a few days left to rise before the race is run. This flag is just a rag. New clothes for queens and kings. Jesus born amid the rubble. And killed before the spring. Birds and bombers overhead. Where orphans swallow shells. It'll be no compensation to see you down in hell. It's alright by me. and the orphans. In their hearts are free. The Bibles are written on the bonds. Their names are written on their arms. Lest they come to harm, they come to harm. Paws fall over bodies into mass graves under weeds. When you buried them alive, you didn't know that they were seeds. It's alright by me. If you don't like what you read, you can still come over. Poor little tea. Thanks so much for listening. I have a few more songs, and then Ochakami will be here from New York, followed by Grace A. Keller. Really fortunate to have this space and other community-based spaces, especially nowadays. With hair of silver, flesh of rocks, found on a back road, the time forgot. Minnesota Avenue is walked by ghosts. My phantom limbs hold them close. Along Route 1 now, you're all alone. I pull my promises out through the phone, moved and breathless, out of wishes. I've lived in this rut for so long that I furnished it midnight to noon. This tired tune, you got 15 minutes to dress that wound. Through my alley, the wind is whistling. By the lamplight on the shards, my blood is glistening. Stood at the crossroads, sucking the dregs. Taking the road later cost an arm and a leg. The last crash landing that took us home. Your chute unopened, my cover blown. Clipping the phone lines, breaking the plates. Grace and labor to raw disgrace. I struck so many matches, my shoulders torn. I burned your house down to keep me warm. Gripping my scouring pad and my rose. The Queen of Iowa moves on, I suppose. There's something better round the bend. You drop the rock or kiss the sediment. train, sliding doors, beloved, bewildered, adored. There's an unrepaired hole in the wall between the funeral home and the chapel, where voices that nobody hears fall to the floor from the mantle. I searched on the night that you died for someone to shoot me with Novocaine, slipping on forfeits and failures, my body a house after a hurricane. Lights just flickered twice and said goodnight. As the rain slams on the eaves, the wind huffs through the trees, the lightning lights the snarling faces of the leaves. St. Peter and St. Paul laid upon on my body while the wedding band blew grasses. Clarinetists weeping through their glasses. The woodwinds lost their transit passes. Go on and wave a waterlogged white flag. The prednisone is rattling in my bag. The yards with dogs as muddy as the hell below, the long main drag. It's a slow walk down St. Claude back to Burgundy, past the churches and the churches in the floods, beneath the hope that springs eternal in the red buds, where your sweat drops mingle with my blood. When the dancers and romancers all depart, and they pedal down the road, meds in your carts. When the storm rains on the levee round your heart, beating on and on a passing ship tonight. Thanks so much for listening. Records, speakers, say hello. We'll have a short break. Make yourselves comfortable. And Otrikami will be up shortly. Thank you.